Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Simon and I'm back with another video. Here we're going to be discussing the FA Cup final, which is today, so be sure to stay tuned for the rest of the video. So starting off, I just want to give you guys some facts about the game. Obviously, it's United versus Chelsea. It's going to be at Wembley, and somewhere over here, I'm going to put all the channels that the game will be airing on for you guys to watch on TV, and I will also put the kickoff time, which is 5:15 British Standard Time, BST. And now we get into a little section I like to call the stats and the facts, I guess you could say. It's going to be from the BBC Sport website, and it's basically just some stats and some interesting information about the last few times we played Chelsea and stuff like that. Here we are on the BBC Sport website, guys, and you guys can see some head-to-head match facts really quickly. It says these two sides have met in the FA Cup final on two previous occasions. Chelsea won 1-0 in 2007 after extra time, while United won 4-0 in 1994. It also mentions that this is the 8th time we have met at Wembley. No two sides have met more at the home of football, obviously Wembley Stadium. It also mentions that this will be Chelsea's 13th FA Cup final, and an 8th victory would make them the joint third on all-time list with Tottenham for FA Cup wins. Obviously, they lost 2-1 to Arsenal last season, and it says they have reached successive finals for the first time since 2009 and 2010. But Antonio Conte could become the first manager to lose 2 consecutive FA Cup finals, since it happened with Everton in 1958 and 85 and 86, excuse me. It also mentions that Olivier Giroud has had a hand in 22 goals with 15 goals and 7 assists since January 2012 in 26 FA Cup appearances, so that's a bit worrisome. He's been quite good for Chelsea so far since they signed him in January, so we'll see how that goes. You guys will see that in my prediction in a minute, what I think of Giroud. Here we get into the Man United stats, and it says that United are appearing in a record equaling 20th FA Cup final, so that's pretty awesome, and a 13th FA Cup win would see them equal Arsenal's record tally. So if we win tomorrow, we will have the most FA Cups, tied with Arsenal, for any English team in history. We've conceded just 1 goal in the competition this season, and it says that Mourinho is appearing in not his 5th, but his 6th major domestic final in England, 2 FA Cups and 4 League Cups, and he has won the 5 that he has managed his teams in so far. So hopefully he can go 6-0 today, and we will get a win against Chelsea. It also mentions that Lukaku has scored 5 goals in the FA Cup this season and has 12 goals in his last 12 FA Cup appearances, so that's promising. And it also mentions that Alexis Sanchez has scored 5 goals in his 4 FA Cup games at Wembley, including winning goals in both his semi-final appearances and Arsenal's first goal in last year's final. So, big match player, big game today. Hopefully Sanchez bags a goal. Also, you will see what I think about Alexis in my prediction, and it also says he has scored 8 goals in 8 appearances for club and country at Wembley, obviously combining his appearances for Chile. So if you guys want to read this full article, the link will be down in the description. This is just the BBC Sport match preview. So, and let's get into my predicted lineup and my score prediction. So my predicted lineup, guys, is going to be David De Gea in goal, obviously. I think we've seen Romero in the Cups quite a bit, but I think De Gea starts. I honestly can't quite remember if Romero's played in the Capital One Cup or in the FA Cup this season so far, but I definitely see De Gea getting the starting spot since it's a final. Valencia right back, obviously. Smalling and Jones at center back is what I think is going to happen, but hopefully Bailly starts. I would like to see him play. He hasn't really played too much as of late, which is strange because he doesn't have an injury, but Mourinho actually said that was due to him not going to the World Cup, so he wants his other players to play. But we'll see how that goes. Smalling has not been called up for England, so maybe it might be Bailly and Jones at the back, but I think Smalling is 52, 53 appearances for us this season, which is absolutely mental, so probably him and Jones at the back. Young at left back, Mourinho's most trusted left back this season, and a fair bit of last season too, so I see him getting the left back spot. Herrera, Matic, and Pogba in midfield, standard. Maybe you could see McTominay come in, but I see him coming in as more of a sub. Herrera, really gets the business done all around, just kind of bothering the opposition. Matic obviously breaks out the play and distributes the ball, and Pogba just absolutely, hopefully if he has a banger of a match tomorrow, he'll be all over the place and can hopefully contribute going forward as well as coming back on defense. And for the score prediction, guys, I'm going to say 2-1 United. I know we played a bit slow in the past couple weeks, but we won our last game 1-0 against Watford. Chelsea haven't seemed too good. They lost 3-0 to Newcastle in their last league game of the season. So I'm going with the Sanchez goal. Obviously, you guys saw all the stats about him in the FA Cup and the stats and facts section that we just went over. And I'm really hoping he has a good game tomorrow and kind of shuts the critics up a bit. I've gone with a Lingard goal for the second for United just because obviously he loves a goal at Wembley, doesn't he? He really does. Hopefully he scores a banger in the 94th minute to win the game, something crazy like that. And I put Giroud down to score for Chelsea just because he always seems to score stupid goals against us. I remember last year that header in stoppage time was just annoying, but you know, on a more positive note, hopefully we have a clean sheet and a win. So anyway, that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you really want to with your friends. That would be absolutely fantastic. And also check out my social media links in the description down below. I run an Instagram account called Man United TV. You guys will see that up on the screen now. Like I said, link is in the description down below. And we recently hit 90,000 followers, so big thank you for that, guys. Support's been absolutely fantastic over there. And if you want more updates, daily updates, almost daily updates most of the time, about everything about Manchester United, be sure to check me out over there, drop a follow, and send me some messages, guys, if you ever just want to talk. I really enjoy to interact with you guys. Anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and peace out.